we go. Right. But I've got a young male coming through here. And I think it's on a friendship type of thing.
Yeah.
I can't get his... Give me a name. Give me something. I feel it's an E, but I can't get any more. Does that make sense?
It's an E in the name.
I'm sure it starts with an E.
No. Well, not that I know of.
He's adamant he knows you. 2 seconds, let me try and get some more. I feel you're connected through school. Because he's shown me school. And I feel he took his own life. If you can't understand him, I'm going to ask him to step back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right, I'm going to ask him to step back. That's absolutely fine. Right, we'll try again. Now, I have a female.
Yeah.
And she's the older generation, so I think she's a great grandmother.
Yeah.
Okay? Give me that again. I feel this lady has been around you quite a bit while you've grown up. I'm not saying she's been around you because she's been alive. It could have been Sue's spirit, but I do feel as though her energy has been around you quite a lot. And I do feel if she was here, she would be the strong one to help you make decisions that you need to make.
Yeah.
Okay? Right, who are you? I've got... Right, there's a male coming through to acknowledge you. I don't know who he is. But can you hear my breathing? I feel like there was something with his chest, so I don't know if it was an impact on his chest or what. Or if he had something wrong with his chest. But I feel like...
Not sure.
Right, I'll try and get more. From him. I feel there was something going on inside his chest. I don't know what it was, but there was something going on inside his chest. I don't know how he's connected to you, but I know he's connected to you. And he's come through to acknowledge, and he's brought another male with him. This is getting confusing because there's just so many. And I feel the other male passed over young, and I feel he passed over on some kind of bike accident. Like a moped, a quad, that's that sort of... Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense to you? The one who passed over on the quad bike, it's a quad bike because he's showing me like a bike thing. I feel like he knew you through another female. And he wants to acknowledge this other female. And I feel the lad who's brought him through is family to you somehow. I feel he's family connecting with you. Give me some more. Give me some more. If I go quiet, sweetheart, just bear with me. I'm just trying to get it all together. Right. The lad on the bike, I've asked him to step back because his energy is too much and he's not directly with you. He's with somebody you know. So I'm asking him to step back. because I want this other one to come forward, because I do believe he's family, this other one. I don't know how, but I do believe there's somewhere along the line he's family. He just keeps telling me there was something in his chest and it wasn't right. There was something in his chest that wasn't right. I feel like his heart's going ba-dum, 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 proper. His heart went too fast or something. I don't know. That's what he's giving me. Right, who are you? Who are you? Right, is your granddad, either your granddad or your great granddad on your mum's side in spirit?
My great granddad.
Because both your grandparents are here.
Yeah.
So it's the next generation up. It's your great granddad. Right, that's fine. He's stepping forward. Right. It's making me feel as though you haven't been 100% lately. There's something going on with you. Medically, he's making me feel. And he's letting you know he's around. And I feel like I need to say to you, obviously I can't predict or anything, darling, and I can't do anything like that. But yeah. I feel like excuse me, energy looks, I'll be honest. I feel what he's saying is, stop overthinking it. It will get sorted.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on. It's not my business. He hasn't told me. I don't want to know. But I do feel it's something medical, and I do feel he is around and letting you know that you've got people around you anyway. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Now, he's also drawn me to a little boy. Do you have a little boy?
Yeah.
Because he's acknowledging the little boy. Okay? I also feel this little boy's quite special. There's something about him. I know your mum, so you're biased. I know that.
Yeah.
But I do feel as though there's something about this little boy that's very, very special. And he's a little treasure. Because that's how he's making me feel about him. It's like he's a little treasure. Bless him. Right, have you booked your driving lessons?
No.
But you've spoke about it.
Yeah.
Because I need to tell you need to book them. Because what he's saying is the driving lessons will open a lot of doors for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Now, this man is a lovely man. He really is. He's a lovely man. And I feel with your mum as her granddad, he would have been quite a softie. Like, stern but soft, if that makes sense. And that's what he's saying he would be with you. Because I feel sometimes you need a bit of a kick up the backside, let's just say, to motivate yourself to do certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to say like mother, like daughter. Because I feel she's very similar as mum to you. That's just how he's making me feel. Because obviously he's seen mum grow through at your age. So
yeah.
Right. Are you going away with the girls?
No.
Remember I've said it? Well, it'll be on this reading anyway, because I do feel there's going to be talk about going away with the girls or a girly weekend or something. And I feel it'll do you the world of good. I just feel at the minute with you, what is making me feel is that I don't know anything about you. Only thing I know is your name, which, you know, and I've contacted you, but I do feel as though at the minute there's a lot of pressure on you from somebody or something, and I feel like you're always like trying to prove yourself when you don't need to.
Yeah.
I feel like you question yourself, and I feel like you actually remind me of my youngest daughter in a way, because I can imagine you being like her in the sense of you wouldn't go out without your makeup on your face. Your hair has to be done. All that sort, and it's a lot of it's confidence. And I do feel when you've got your makeup and your face on, I feel you're a lot more confident. But I do also feel as though that is your mask. And that protects you, feel that protects you from the outside world judging you for some reason. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know you've got cold because I'm picking it up psychically. Right. He's telling me a little birdie landed on your windows ledge or something.
I've had one in my garden quite a lot.
Could be a garden then. It's close to your window anyway, because he's acknowledging its spirit coming to check on you. And as I was saying that, you've had a massive white flash go above your head. I wish I'd filmed it in a way because I could have sent it to you. That's just letting you know they're about. They're just letting you know they're about. Right, he's drawn me to a male, and I feel the male, I don't know if the male's still in your life, but I feel like there was a connection once with this male. But I feel like this male is one of them who is making you feel a bit crap about yourself.
Yeah.
And he's making you question your ability as a mother, as a person and everything, because I feel like he thinks he's more superior than what he actually is.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right, give me that again. It's like he the only way I can describe him, right, and I don't want to sound awful saying this, but the thing about me, sweetheart, is I'll say it as it is, what spirit give me. That's me as a medium. Yeah. But I feel like he thinks he's God's gift to women.
Yeah.
But I feel like underneath the bravado is just a little boy who has temper tantrums when he can't get his own way.
Yeah.
And he's very controlling. And he likes to play the victim.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've got from your granddad, so...
Yeah.
I know it's your mum's granddad, but I say it's your granddad as well.
Yeah.
Right. Do you understand why I've got the name Lauren?
Yeah.
And the reason I know it's Lauren is because I was trying to work out if it was like a Laura first, but my sister is called Lauren, and he gave me my sister in my mind's eye to confirm who it was.
Yeah.
So I've got the name Lauren. I have to acknowledge the name Lauren. But I feel like with this Lauren, I feel like she's on a bit of an emotional roller coaster. She's up and down, up and down, up and down. And I need to say to her, she's the only one who can stop the ride and get off. She needs to stop the ride, she needs to get off. She's the only one who can do it.
Yeah.
But I feel with you as well, he's telling me that you've got a gut feeling about somebody and you don't want to have a gut feeling about somebody, but you've got a gut feeling and you need to follow it because you are right.
Yeah.
Okay? Right. You and your mum are very, very close, aren't you?
Yeah.
But you're very similar. I want to say two peas in a pod.
Yeah.
That's honestly, that's what is. It's like I've just picked you out of the same pod. I feel like your characteristics are very similar to mum, and I feel like your morals and your attitude and everything, you're very similar to your mum.
Yeah.
But I also feel you like your mother because she's stubborn.
Yeah.
Because he's drawn me to that as well. What else you giving me? Right, this young man has stepped back in. You know, at the beginning, I got the letter E. He stepped back in and he's saying she knows who I am. Right, so I'm going to ask him just to give me a bit more. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Because he's adamant you know he is. Do you understand where the name Jade comes in?
No.
Because I feel he's connected to a Jade. Is it Jade? Jade? I feel he took his own life, and I feel you know him through school. His name begins with an E. Is it L? L?
I think I know
L.
who you're talking about.
I've got an L, E-L, L, L-E, L, L, I don't know. I just got the first two, and he's adamant he knows who you are.
Yeah, I think I'm understanding that one now.
Right, well, that's who I've got.
Yeah.
He's connecting me with I'm sure it's the name Jade. I don't know if it's anything to do with him or not, but I need to acknowledge this name. But he's saying, can you tell everybody that I'm all right? And can you let... I can't think of... I can't get the name. Give me the name. I'm getting frustrated now. There's a male who he's saying was a very close friend, and he wants everybody to know that it was nobody's fault.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what he came through to say, so now I can let him go. If I hadn't have brought him through, he would have hounded me all day. And I would have been continuously videoing you saying, are you sure? You don't know who he is. Are you sure? Just please tell me you know who he is. But yeah, that's what he came through to say. That's him. Right. What else am I getting? Now, I know Mum's name begins with a D because she's the one who messaged me.
Yeah.
But I feel there's somebody else with the name D that starts with a D as well that I need to acknowledge in family. And I don't know why, but I do. All I can see is the letter D, capital D, but I know he's not talking about Mum.
Yeah.
There's somebody else I need to acknowledge. Right. I don't know why he's giving me this, but we're going to go with it. It's taken me back to you talking about the driving. But I feel as though there's somebody around you, and I'm going to say it's on like a friendship social media type of link. It's not, I don't think it's family. I think it's a friendship social media. So this person you might speak to on social media, but I don't know if you know him. But I feel as though there's somebody out there who has got a bit of the green-eyed monster. And I just feel as though they've been causing a bit of trouble or messaging other people with stuff that isn't true. And I know that the reason he's brought me the car is because I feel as though this person is also about to start their lessons or has just started their lessons. So remember, I've said it. because I do feel like this person's going to be trying to cause a bit of drama for you.
Yeah.
Just be aware of it. Right. Is it you that spoke of a tattoo?
No.
Because somebody around you has.
Yeah.
Because Grandma says it's mutilation. She's not impressed with tattoos, but I have to acknowledge it, so I have to give you it. I do. Because she keeps drawing me to your nose and she's going, what's she got that bloody thing in her nose for? And I'm like, I don't know. It's not my business. So I don't think Grandma was one up on piercings and tattoos.
Yeah.
But again, little things like that, when they say things like that, it's their acknowledgement that they're around. So they are listening and they are around. And is it you with the dodgy tap in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Because they're acknowledging the dodgy tap in the bathroom and telling me it needs sorting.
Oh, God, yeah.
Okay, that's fine as long as you know where that's going. I don't know. Right. This is random, but I'm going to say it. Have you had a pair of shoes go missing? Or are you a woman with many, many shoes and you wouldn't know if a pair of shoes went missing?
Yeah, probably.
Right, because I feel as though there's some connection to a pair of shoes that have gone missing, and I feel as though there's someone around you who's sneakily borrowing things and not putting them back. So I have to give you that, okay? I have to give you that. Right. I also feel there's a door in your house that either doesn't shut properly or when it does shut, it comes open on its own.
Yeah.
Because they're acknowledging that as well. But they sometimes have a push of it as well just to get your attention.
Yeah.
And I do feel as though you felt a prod on your back. Because they've prodded me.
Yeah.
So it's just, again, they're letting you know they're about and they're trying to get your attention. But they're about, I believe they're about more at the minute for some reason because you need them more. And I feel you are quite, you're not 100% anyway with your physical health, I don't think, but I feel, oh, excuse me, sweet cheeks, to use my energy. But I feel with you, it's an emotional roller coaster as well.
Yeah.
And I feel as though it's a connection with your little boy, is this emotional roller coaster. But I know what I need to say to you is don't ever doubt yourself. Okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the situation. It's nothing to do with me. It's not my business. But what I am going to say is I was a young mum and I doubted a lot of it.
Yeah.
You don't need to, because from what Spirit are telling me anyway, you're doing an amazing job. And as she says, he's looked after, he's clean, he's got plenty of toys, he's warm, he's fed, he's loved, he's cherished, and he's special, he's a little treasure. So you've got nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
All right? Does he draw, your little one?
Yeah.
All the time?
Quite a bit, yeah.
I feel he expresses himself through art. Like, he draws pictures and stuff, but he draws things but when I can see him in a way, but when he's drawing, he'll like tell you a story as he's drawing.
Yeah.
So hypothetically, it's, Mummy, this is a lady, and this lady I'm drawing now lives in this castle, and this is the castle that she lives in, and when I draw this castle, and I just feel as though he's one of them little kids who talks to you through drawings, and I feel that's where this is special, because he can communicate through art, and I just feel as he grows, art will be his retreat. if that makes sense. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because some kids do music, don't they? Some do sports, some do standing on street corners with a bloody vape pen. That's the norm these days. But I do feel with your little one, I feel it's art. I feel it's very good at the art side of things.
Yeah.
So my daughter, who I said reminded me a bit of you, she's quite good at art. I can't draw a stick man, me, but she's quite good. She is. But she's left-handed as well. And they always say left-handed people are very good.
Yeah.
So, right, I'm going to get them to do your cards for you, love. All right?
Yeah.
See what we get. See what we get. Which one? You're hovering. That one. Right, that's fine. Thank you. Takes her time, doesn't she? She's like that. Oh, which one? That one? Right. I've got her pushing my hand and your granddad pushing me across. No, they're meant to just do my hands. You're not meant to push me. Right. Your first card, Angel of Determination. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you these cards in the order that I read them through your inbox.
Yeah.
And when I upload this, I'll send you this link as well. This card is because I feel as though, I think I've already mentioned it, but I do feel you have got a stubborn streak. Please don't stand too close. Thank you. But I also feel as though you are underneath what's going on with you at the minute. I feel you're very determined as well. And I do feel as though people can pull you down and people can say things and people can cause a bit of drama. But I do feel you're quite a determined person. And when you've got your mind set on something and you're going to sort something out, you do.
Yeah.
That's just how they're making me feel. And I feel as though what's going on with you at the minute, I don't know anything about it. They haven't told me, it's not my business. But I do feel like you need to be strong and you need to be determined because you will get through this.
Yeah.
And I feel this as well, with the issue regarding your little boy, I feel just keep being strong, keep being determined, because if you start to slip back, that's when other people can jump in and start to push you back down them steps.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's why they've given you that card. Angel of Power. Excuse me. Bloody hell, strong. I feel they've given you this card because you are more powerful in yourself than you realise you are. What I feel is the person who was... I think I spoke earlier about a male who was not that nice, let's just say, right? But what I feel about this person is I feel they don't like it because they know deep down you've got the power to move forward and to get on with your life and to bring that little boy up. And they're trying to take that power away from you. So stand tall and keep your power because you have everything in your court. You just need to realise you do. And your last card is Angel of Inspiration. I feel your mum's your inspiration. And I feel your little boy is going to look to you as his inspiration. And I feel like you're going to inspire him to morally go down the right path, to not to be the person who somebody wants him to be.
Yeah.
I feel he's going to look up to you and I think he's going to cherish you. I mean, I know it might sound a bit strange for some people, but it's a lovely thing. I feel as he grows with you, he's gonna cherish you, and when he gets to a certain age, he's gonna be your protector, your little boy. I really do feel that. But I do feel that you're his inspiration, but I feel as though Spirit needed to come through today and say that to you because I feel you've got that many doubts about yourself and what you're doing and if you're doing things right and you know, is somebody doing this wrong? Am I doing this wrong? Is just ignore the negativity and do what you're doing because you're doing really well. Okay, so I'm going to stop this recording.